So we filled in 2 of the blanks as to the 5 panelists of Development League football. Still 3 more stories to tell. So Lebza and I meet first, and then we meet Mr. Kating Katong. I don't know whether he had that Kating Katong yet or what had occurred. Urabiling, who are you, mate?
I'm Mr. Kating Katong.
You are Mr. Kating Katong.
Yeah, man. Defensive striker. Yeah, no, we can like it's fine. Next season,
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, man. Tondo age to the journey. Yo, started a long time ago.
How?
So.
How?
Yeah.
You
don't understand. Thank you, you got it.
long time ago.
Oscar got it, so.
To emphasize it.
Yeah. So, yeah, but to as well, like, especially, so opportunities that disc professionally.
Limited. Yeah.
They're very limited, but you know the passion. One day maybe get a soccer star. So then I went to Pretoria, Gilo studies. Then I played for this other team, Nenzigi Jimali, Pretoria, Acadia Shepherds, Banawa Jimala Caledonian Stadium. So I used to go there.
Remember Matima said he also played for that team.
Yeah, Acadia Shepherds. Yeah. I used to go there, get trained.
It's old Mozambique.
And then I realized that, man, I don't think playing professionally, it was Spanel. Yeah. I don't know what was going on there because Temba Mguni, Togozani's brother, he used to come there and then not Lala Sundowns by that time. But what else can I do now? Because
Okay, Ora, before you carry on, you always claim to be the best footballer of all of us. Maybe not coach, right? but tell us the truth now. Were you really that good? Because you claim to be good.
Nikilum I'll tell you why Nikilum Nat. The team, yeah, I got the trial list. They'll do a team that will play the main team.
Yeah.
So I was always one of the starting 11, the trial list that plays against the main team. So I wonder if I didn't leave it, I was going to make it to the team.
Yeah.
You will not.
Yeah, so then I just left it there. Man, let me find something else. Then came to Joburg, and then time went by. Karno, man. I have this thing, visa. Why? Why excited this thing? So sometimes DJs buar, hey, if you have a dream, you must follow it. Now social media is there, everything is there. You can put out your things there. So I said, okay, this guy is saying something. I was gonna tell you, you say if you have a dream, follow it. The problem is, how do I start following my dream? Like, I want that
Many kids ask because how do I follow the dream?
Yes, how do you start? That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
That's a big problem. How do you start? So I think by listening to DJ's booth that time, it gave me a kick. We look at the social media, we look at the YouTube, we look at X, we look at SoundCloud. Then I started taking my phone, watch the games on TV, start taking my phone and record. It is still on my SoundCloud. If you go search for
YouTube also,
you'll get my.
Or is the only guy on the SoundCloud? Link.
You have a SoundCloud?
Yeah, so that's
So you're a SoundCloud rapper?
So
no. Not a SoundCloud rapper, no.
So that's how I started. Okay, maybe let me start doing this. Now, what I'm doing, I'm gauging my progress to say, this game, I did this, I put it there. I do another game after a few weeks. So I'm tracking the progress. I'm listening to, can I, make it better and everything. Then what is the next step? Because I have SoundCloud. Fortunately, Caspanella, the TV station in Hyde Park, I met OG Molefe there. The Ishibobo. Ishibobo that time.
Yeah.
So now I'm saying, okay.
Ishibobo, that.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, Sharp TV, okay, number one, but this station doesn't cover the games. You understand? So they don't have any broadcasting rights, the PSL or any other games. They used to do Champions League back in the days.
Yeah, I remember.
But Champions League, it's that side, but Tola Fidi, and there was not anything else. But then I said, go OG, man. In fact, OG. I have this dream, with a soccer commentary, but I feel like Mari, radio more than Wawana TV and then Kimo TV, hence the SoundCloud, because SoundCloud I have to tell stories. And then get OG man, how can we do this? Because you've been in this industry, you know people. It's like, no. We have a media league that we play ko Panorama. All these guys, Abo Andile Ngube, Bo Brian Letsoho, they are there, but the league. So Zwaga Lotto Zala Lerona, plus even when we used to play with the late Konza as well. He used to play there as well. So yeah, Dr. Rest in peace. Yeah. So then I said, okay, Sharp, I'll come. Get OGRI, and introduce a comedy take and everything. I was like, okay, Sharp. Then I started getting into the teams. Then after OG said, you know what? I started the accreditation not soon. So if you want, I can do an accreditation for you. Then you can just go stadium.
It's expensive. That PSL accreditation, not anyone has it.
So then I went, by the accreditation, I got PSL, then I got the accreditation. So now what I do is, I'll go to Brian Letsoho from Mutsweding FM. I mean, OG Molefe, big ups to you, my bro. I told you one day, this time will come.
OG Molefe, man? For someone who doesn't know.
OG Molefe used to work for ETV as an Ishibobo host.
Yes.
Yeah, and now OG Molefe works for Supersport as a waiter. Most he does golf.
He does golf?
Yeah, he does golf most of the time because Lenaki a man with many talents. He can do soccer, but mostly he does golf. He has OG Foundation Molefe.
Is it that hot man that presents golf?
Yes, the chubby guy. Yeah,
I see him.
Kene OG Molefe. So big ups to OG. Now if you clearly there's your flowers now, OG. Thanks for the accreditations on and after the accreditation, now can access our stadium. And Mahala. The access ke media team. Then I started being closely Brian Letsoho from Mutsweding FM.
Brian, Bruno.
Can accreditation Brian was Panaka weekend. I'm doing a game go Vets University, called the stadium. I used to work in Hyde Park. Good shot. Just a 15 minutes drive, nearly game year late. I'm interested in doing the commentary and how do I go about it? You can't teach someone to commentate. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
You have to have the passion for it. You know, your flows and everything. You can't teach someone to commentate. So Brian said, okay, it's fine. To commentator, but I'll show you what do I do before the game, how do I prepare for the game, how do I handle the game, how do I run the game. I have this guy headsets. So what he's doing is shadowy like he give me the headsets, the headset. There's a picture that I post Brian. I used to do that for a very long time, Brian, because now I listen, he commentates, and you know, I'm looking, okay, he prepares the game like this. When it's a goal, and then time goes by. Then I started saying, okay, Sharp, I've met Brian, and then Brian is radio. Then I reached out to Ubawam Tet. Ubawam Tet told him, no, I don't have a problem. You can come join me because he does TV. Yeah. You can come join me. Then I started shadowing Ubawam Tet. Wow. So then time goes by. I go, okay, now Kifa, what do I do? Oh, Reggie, I've shadowed Reggie at some point, my pencil. Then I said, okay, Sharp.
These are some of the best commentators in the country. Right? For the viewer that doesn't know, those are two of the best Setswana and Zulu commentators in the land.
Yeah. So then after that, get okay, now it's a build-up of going somewhere. So get okay, I'm at this point, get a milestone. I always listen to these different guys. They do things differently. So I need to, you know, I'm not going to copy any one of them. Yeah, getting unique. Then, got okay, Sharp, I reached out to Supersport. So I kept on, you know, making calls, sending emails, and nothing happened. Like, okay, Sharp, now. So now I think I need.
Now I need time.
Yeah,
I need to play. Yeah,
exactly. So then one day, out of the blue, on a Sunday morning, there was a guy called Ayabanga Maholwan, the producer of Supersport. So Aya calls me because I used to have a Neginali number high at that time. So when the phone rings, Aya Bonga Maholwan, damn, that call that I've been waiting for.
To make sure.
Maybe keep forget dial that's a mistake. So Aya Bonga Maholwan calls, I pick up the call. He said, hey, Ora, where are you? Where? Okay, there's a game in Alex. That's around 9. Get what time? Are the games? The game starts at 5. He said, if I can make it there at 3. You said you commentate, right? Yeah, commentate. The next one, yeah, sharp. Pull through. Hey, man.
That's so real.
That excitement, I have like a producer go super sport. Like
that's big.
That's ultimate. Yeah, for
That's
you.
big.
Yeah, no for dilo dia ML. Then itla Alex Stadium nearly Alfred Maimari Piri. 2018 it was Alfred Maimari Piri games finals. Ne go tla di final that day go Alexander Stadium. That's my first ever ke tshwara microphone ke live on TV.
And who were you commentating with?
I'm coming there. So no plus agree that accreditation. So I fika da ko Alex Stadium. I get so called to go through, accreditation, and then ke fika, hey, I want a super sport track.
Yeah.
I know.
At that time, there was Panisa, I think the smaller ones, not the big,
Not
but
the big ones.
Yeah.
But it's little ass in that.
Palio Esla.
Yeah, track it. I
know, bro.
So if you tell Alex Stadium, I park at the back. So the media guys at the track and everything. So I sit in the car for a while. So now I'm okay. What do I do? Do I call this guy? If you get married, you know what? Let me call him just to let him know Kifitli. Hey, how's it? I am very to Kifitli. Most of the Amaral. Just wait a few minutes. I'm still driving in. I don't get blow me. And they blow me. Hey, Lindu do we waff it? Hey, man, don't Kimona mo TV fela. Hey, moto kante ke moto wa phela. Wa feta.
Like it's spook.
He's a real person.
He's a real person.
She's
So
beautiful. Lindu do me. Yeah. I couldn't even.
so now I don't know anyone. So I'm just sitting mo koloi nke metsore aya fitle ke buelele. So while I'm sitting ke bona aya pulls in. I didn't know his car, but ke bona this guy pulls in. He's driving Sizo Mabena. So Kiboni Sizo Mabena. And I'm like, that's Sizo Mabena. Mr. Click bang. Mabena watena bailo paka ona le aya. But driver le aya. So I'm like, okay, ole ke aya Kiboni Sizo Mabena. I ke phone la aya pick up a phone. Then I went to him. So yeah. So ke atena ke ako aya ke re ke nna rapele and everything. But okay, it's fine. You know what? Zwagala. So before go na le game ba na le crew yaja. So everyone was what happens is now, okay, season Asaj at that time, he went and I go stadium. So they call up a meeting. Katre, I can produce that game. Ubita meeting, everyone is sitting there. Para make yourself at home, Vana, Ija, Ovesha.
Kaulando.
I don't know, Jantwa. That moment, mind you, I don't even know what game is it. But I don't know who's playing, I don't know what's like. I went there. Yeah. The crowd do accept in the stadium. I just come around, then I went. Badu Zida, Aya, and it's like, okay. We introduce her to everyone. I got who crew, camera guys, who are floor, who are mama. About commentary, can I listen to my banner? Can I
Your name is Suzo Mabena, boy. Hey, you feel like I'm Fedoti or Rapele Mogaki, Suzo Mabena.
Caesar was hot then. Caesar was hot. Caesar was hot.
This is the first ever TV gig. It's finally Caesar Mabena, the mannequin legend. Then everything happened, and yeah, the game starts. That's where I met Abu Bitumelo Potani, the DDC guys.
Fish.
Yeah, Fish. That's where I met Fish. There's a picture I'll post it on X. The first ever time Luvo comment Luvo Mlovedi Asalamuka.
I put the cable, yeah.
That was our first gig. The first gig is the Luvo. So Ngare, the years that Luvo's in the industry, Linna is the same, more or less the same thing. So then after that game done, I sharp. I did well. Aya gives me pointers after the game. You sound like more of a radio commentator than a TV commentator, but this is what you need to work on. Let the game breathe.
Let the game play.
Yeah, let the game breathe. And, don't just
Don't
TV,
rush it,
people are
yeah.
watching. Sharp, got tips. I got told, 2 years. The expectation grows. Now something happened now. Then, it's okay.
2 years.
Gee, that's a
Then-
long time.
Then came this other call, man. I think Simon Alani. Simon Alani is the acting producer. He has Super Sport, the
Big brand.
big brand.
Yeah.
Simo ki the big guy. Then Simo calls the other day. Arimfito, are you available? There's Phillies games happening. Yeah.
Hey,
There's a Phillies games happening. Are you interested? I'm available. Then I did Phillies game first.
You did that game. Say not to pass.
20 man.
Yeah. There's a,
20.
that was the last Phillies that I did. The first one, it was yeah. So that the clip here, ngatungal pass.
So not to pass.
Yeah.
If you like a maybe by 2020, 2020.
That was
2020,
Campos one. Yeah. That was
Adala Amanda.
That's
Up
where we
to number
saw,
2. Yeah.
The first Phillies games that I did. That's where we saw Fundo Villagazi. I remember I did commentary.
Adala
on
Duran Cop students, innit?
Duran Cup student. I did a commentary on a goal from Fundo Villagazi. It was a shot and then it was a cutting carton. Then we had to wait just to check if it's a goal or not. I still have that clip.
Pacheka kanjani? Ekuna VAR.
No, it wasn't a VAR, but the replay. So, but then Bone in the ground, the referee has blown for a goal. Till now we were just the replay to make sure. I was with Temba Boy, one of the I don't know.
Personality wise.
When I talk about Temba Boy, I feel too.
Great guy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I met Abu Temba Boy, I met Mutlukeling, I met
The Frickle Ginger.
yeah, that's why I met the whole crew at DDC because now it's Phillies games.
Sharp.
So that's the first year I go Phillies games. Peter Au, me branga so tlogele kontle, Kobane nga so tlogele kontle. Those are the producers that they.
Ongakhohlwa my sister inspire yamazi no cela.
Yeah, I'm coming there.
So those are the producers of the PSL shows.
Yes, but then that time I producer the Phillies games.
Oh.
But they were already. So now I
to knock on the
got
door,
now I got the guys at the Phillies games first year. And then within that year, what told? How?
He got the gap. There's so many gaps.
But then,
About 2 years.
again, something happens. Simon Alane again calls me and says, hey, Oranfetu, where are you? We need you. Dobsonville Stadium. The crew is not here. Abo Luvo, Abo Bitumelo Potane, they were in Devon. Niketa Gamile, Lakim Klatinele analyst, and Le Grant Bizet.
Bizet?
Yeah. So Grant was there. Grant was the only person here, and Lakim Klati, they had to fly out to Devon to join Abu Temba for, I think, the Hunale something sa DDC or PSL. It was really busy that time.
Sure.
Simo calls me, Ora, come to Dobsonville Stadium. Sharp, DDC. DDC.
The biggest gigs in
Out of the even done those gigs yet, yo.
So, get a DDC, that's where Kopanale, no, I spoke to no, and like, it's like, yeah.
Ay, ole laka. Uzositshela isitok sakho khuleka mfana.
Futhi unga DDC ithana MDC beku MDC that.
No, it was
Bese
DDC. Yeah, it was DDC. No, but by changing, no, it was DDC when I did it.
Come on, he's not that old.
And then after Ghana, yaba another year at the Phillies games. Then I got another call for the Phillies games. So get it 2 years of Phillies games consecutive. Yeah. Then after get those Phillies games, another time comes Peter Au calls. Ora, vetu kopa otlo stand in for DDC at Tsakane Stadium. So that's I've done 2 DDC games. In between, I think before the other DDC. That's when GDL came. So it's a GDL, then I went to do DDC. Then
Okay,
I came
I
back
remember,
to,
yeah.
I came back to GDL. So how I got into GDL is through that app, Honalimo register commentator
I know that,
and
yeah,
everything.
that's sexy.
Then also there was a guy, because I knew the guys from Baba within Supersport that used to work at Phillies games. I contacted one of the guys, how do you get into Supersport schools? I'm for a number, I think number Nelia Bridget Key.
Yeah.
Kafunela Bridget Key, and he was like, you know what, send me an email. I sent an email and then go emailing Kenya Kelvin Watt, the CEO of Super Sport Schools. Kenya Sputiki, the rugby commentator, head of commentary Super Sport Schools. Yeah. Kenya Ian.
Mr. Bruge.
Bridget said, guys, can you add this guy to the database? Yeah, Super Sport Schools, he commentate. Ian responded, said, Ora, I'll give you a call. About then, the times by 2 weeks, and then Ian said, called me eventually. I have a game, I think it was Scott Jamestown.
Sure.
And then we went and did that game.
No, I met you at Highlands Park.
Highlands Park.
Yes, the very first time I saw you was
Highlands Park.
Yeah.
Balfour. At Balfour.
Balfour, yeah.
Alexander.
I did GDL. And before then, I used to watch GDL. Nikhil Mamela Lili too. Those boys. Yeah, then that's how GDL happened for me. Then from there, we never looked back. Then fast forward, Tapelo came.
Yeah.
The show GDL, the show Football on 216 came. Then I'm gonna fast forward now because my story is long. Fast forward.
Yeah, very long.
Fast forward December, guys.
Wow.
I'm sitting there. I get a call. Kosafa. So Kosafa, it's no even. Orapele ki producer go SABC because Kosafa and SABC they work together. Orapele Libet calls me, WhatsApps me. Because Leah and I, you know, sometimes I've been talking. You know how Hasela you'll speak to. So Leah, I WhatsApp that WhatsApp I've been waiting for. Then it's like, if you took what commentator, but English. Then kera if you took shapa commentary kastwan. But I know someone wa English. Then kera tandom fetu. They are looking for English commentator va.
That was good in Tuana.
So
not everyone can plug somebody into
So English plug. That was a day before tournament starts. A day after tournament started, I get a call from Kosafa executive CEO Sue. So it's like, bruh, I need you for girls. Go do girls tomorrow. I didn't even ask. I said, I didn't even ask. I said, I'm gonna jump. I didn't ask, and then I went. Kada Shapilo Kosafa. It was a lovely experience. I mean, switching from Swana commentary to English. But first 90 minutes English, 2 games in a day, 180 minutes stuff, and I kept it going. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm so humbled by those moments. I got Namibians, they love cutting carton. They were speaking to me, but what do you say when the goal is there? Cutting carton. So Kosafa was so humbling to me. I dropped a tear last game here, Kosafa, because when I saw it's done. I really did this. And from there, the journey continues. The journey continues. I'm international now. But I got story to tell. I'm sure I left other things out, but I think to people that played a role for me being here today and doing this, still being passionate about this, I think big ups OG Molefe, Brian Letoho, like there's a lot that I can mention. People that saw a potential, even if it was tough. There are days I'll say, man, I'm leaving this thing. I'll text storage, Antoine, it takes time, you know, just keep going and everything. Like people will tell you, it takes time.
Especially these 2-year gaps,
that's why
take a toll,
someone else will just leave it. So, but guys, I have a lot of stories to tell. I have lots of people to give credit to. If I didn't mention your name, it's because of time. But you know, I always text whoever played a big role. But that's me, guys. That's me.
Thank you, man.
That's inspirational, man.
I've always learned from Rapeleng, especially recently, that I've learned from Rapeleng. Rapeleng knows how to make connections, guys. Rapeleng knows to know.
About it,
lifelong, valuable connections.
I think that's the other thing that works, Tando. Your attitude towards something, how you interact people, how you keep friendships. It's easy to take Koska's number and you know you have his number. How you build a relationship is when I take Koska's number, he doesn't want anything from me. The likes of Abo Aya, Abo Bani, they didn't want anything from me. I want something from them.
Yeah.
So what you do, keep, hey, I'm here,
Peña,
just
da.
Ungifundise le
no, but if you have a dream to chase, that's one of the perks of chasing a dream. How are you gonna reach your dream? That's one of the things. You get a number, then you don't use it. Then what? You think you're just gonna get a call out of the blue? The calls that I got out of the blue, it's not out of the blue. It's because of the base
The connections we kept.
that you kept.
Connections we kept,
And
yeah.
everything, you send an email there and then you forget about it. Can't there's someone who saw it. Like Abu Su for Kosafa, I sent an email, I don't know how long ago, and then I forget about it. And Kosafa was taking a chance. He said, okay, Kosafa, but I thought maybe by the South African, then we can never Venek. Kosafa, it's only English.
It's only English.
And Sue called and I said, you know what, girls, another thing you like doing girls, it was a good experience to do the girls as well. But yeah, guys, we can have a 5 hour show.
On that note, guys, geez, that felt like a proper episode on itself. Orapeleng story. Stay tuned to the show. We still have 2 more. The man from Rio de Janeiro. Is he really from Rio de Janeiro? Is he from Rio de Valle? And then, where does the Sefo come from? Sazotan, says Sefo. After the break.
Satan, it's Sefo. What a